Hi comic book fans, welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. It's a Monday night and therefore it is the price variance. Alan and I have been doing this for well over a year, and today we've got another special show. Last week we did our top 10 female comic characters, and today we are doing our top 10 male comic characters. They have to be human. I found this more difficult to get Alan's top 10 male characters because 95% of the time he's talking about female characters in bondage. But anyway, we're standing on equal scores because we're trying to guess what each other have got on their lists, and we've both got 2 from Alan's show. Go and watch Alan's show; it's great fun. But we're doing our top 5 now. So going first with his character in his fifth favorite male comic character is
1 sec. This is his last Golden Age appearance.
Oh, yes.
I figured you might get this one. I talked about this for a lot. So
I actually went Captain Marvel Fawcett.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's very precise. And I would recommend that. Yeah. I don't like Shazam. Joking. I do like Shazam as well. I'm just joking. But yeah, I would go with the Fawcett version. I just think it's better. So yeah, this is actually a really scarce issue. This is 146, I believe. 150. 150. 150.
That cover before.
And it's his marriage issue. So it's really cool. It's like a double keep because it's the last in the run. And they kind of knew that it was the last in the run, and they had it with a wedding thing. So that was kind of cool. This is a book I show fairly often, and I really like. This is Captain Marvel number 18, I believe, or 17. I always get the number mixed up. Yeah, number 17. This is the one where they first reference the name, the Great Big Cheese. So this is where they the villains call him the Big Cheese, the Big Red Cheese, and it's just a thing that that's how they make fun of him. So yeah, this is the first time that they reference him like that, and I actually really like this cover. It's just a cover that I like. No key significance. It's a cheap book you can pick up. One of the reasons I like Captain Marvel so much is he was affordable. It's just an affordable Golden Age book, and this was like an affordable one. I paid like $20 for this.
I haven't seen it.
I just think it's a great cover. It's like, got the mummy going on, and they're all making silly faces at it. They're trying to scare the mummy. I think it's kind of funny. So maybe that's what I really liked about Captain Marvel, is that there was a lot of humor in it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I don't like the DC version as much. It's a bit darker. DC has to, lighten up a bit, be a little bit more fun. Because the original, Captain Marvel's kind of funny, and he's kind of like very light-hearted.
Well, the Shazam movies are quite light.
There was a scene in that I was like, oh my goodness, this is pretty brutal. Like, this is not a kid's movie anymore. Like, there was the office room scene where they just like obliterates the whole like corporate head office people. That was a bit dark. But I like the idea of this character, just the idea of like, you can, you're a little boy, you can transform into a superhero by saying the word Shazam. I just think that's really cool. I really enjoyed the movie a lot too. So Shazam, or Captain Marvel, truly Captain Marvel.
Real Captain Marvel.
The real Captain Marvel.
Not all those various descendants that come off in various directions, right?
Well, and Marvel comes up with a whole bunch of...
Yeah, they've got about 6 Captain Marvels.
Yeah, I can't keep up with them.
Right, okay, 4th place. And it's a bit tricky. Decide. No, 5th place.
5th place. This is your 5th. This is your 5th.
Okay, you should get this because I talked about this character as one of my favorite characters before. So you should have this character on your list for me. There we go. It's Ben Grimm, The Thing.
Right there.
Oh, Alan, There we go, 3-all.
Real.
Yeah, one of my favorite comic book characters. Fantastic Four, one of my favorite titles, and my favorite character in the Fantastic Four, Ben Grimm. And this cover, I love it. This is Fantastic Four 51, and it's a pens copy. This man, this monster. Fantastic. Fantastic Four 79, another Ben Grimm cover. This monster forever. Same sort of logo here as before. And this one I really love. This is Fantastic Four 107. Again, a pence copy, a shilling copy.
Oh, wow.
This is him.
You showed this one on the cover sleeve.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
yeah, that's a great cover. It's great.
If I hadn't got 10 out of 10 for transformation on that one, I'd have given up.
Yeah, that was a great one.
And another nice one here. This is Fantastic Four 296, and I picked this one because it's got the 25th anniversary framing on it, and a nice picture of Ben Grimm. Interestingly, this is the period when he wasn't in the Fantastic Four. This is when he'd been replaced by She-Hulk for quite a lot of issues, actually. I haven't quite lost quite how long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about 50 issues, something like that. It's quite a big.
He sort of left, though. He sort of like was grumpy.
Yeah,
and he left.
She-Hulk came in as the muscle. Yeah.
Yeah. But I always liked him like that, actually, wearing the covering up and sort of like, trying to fit in.
Smoking a cigar, anyway. And then finally, there's just a modern one here. This is Legacy number 646. So we jumped about 300 or 400 issues, but a really nice.
Oh, wow. Nice cover.
Yeah, nice cover there. So there you go. That's my 5th place, and you got it. Well done.
I figured I actually thought he would be higher on your list.
Well, I think he's got a lot of competition, and you probably know who's going to be in the top 4. I guess you got him. So
okay,
a lot of competition.
Okay, so my next one, I'm not sure if you'll get, because I'm not sure if you're going to be in the right line of thinking on this one.
Okay.
So this is a character I really love, the Joker.
Oh, well, he's on my list, but he's not on my list. I haven't got him. I've got Batman on your list, but I haven't got the Joker.
Okay, so the Joker, I think, to me, he's the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah.
I wish I had his first appearance, but I have like his iconic cover. This is like an iconic golden age.
That is a great
cover for him. And I actually won this at a good price too, so I was quite happy. And it's a high grade. So this is also the first appearance of Vicky Vale, so kind of cool. And I brought this one too because it was handy. This is the Joker is first series.
Oh yeah. That's quite a nice little series. That
yeah. Actually, at one point I was going to try to pick it up, the whole little series. I think it's like 11 books or something like that. It's not that many books. Speaking of series, I actually recommend, because you showed The Thing. Do you have Thing number 1?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. I think that's an under the radar kind of book, believe it or not. I picked it up really cheap, so it's just one I would recommend. Joker.
It's not an expensive run, that.
I thought I would actually fool you with the Joker because it's a character I really like, but it's not like when people think of their characters, they always think of the good guys.
Well, interestingly, that is the second time we've had the same character in the same position. So so
yours is going to be the same character. Wow.
Yeah.
And I didn't pick it for you because I didn't think you would think in this same line.
I didn't pick it for you either, but both of us had it in 4th place, so that's not good, is it? And
that's
I've got
funny.
I've got some classic Joker covers here too, different ones to yours. This is
oh wow, you got that one.
44.
That's a great cover.
It is.
That's a great. I actually had an opportunity to buy that cheap, and I was like, no, I don't really feel like it.
That's great.
And now I do that.
Yeah, this is quite a pricey book.
I could have gotten it for $500 in the same grade.
You missed out because it's worth quite a lot more than that. This is one of the most expensive comics in. This is the highest. I think this is something like the 4th highest graded one of these in existence.
Wow.
Batman 73.
I know that cover. That's a
With
really
the,
great
with the
cover.
Jack in a Box, Jack in a Box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really great cover.
Yeah. And it's in a 7.0, which is, you know, for a comic from 1952, it's pretty good. That's one of the highest graded. It's one of the 10, you know, it's in the top 10 highest graded in the world. That's probably my most valuable comic, actually, in my collection.
Did you get that graded, or did you have?
I got it graded. I got it graded. So I bought this a long time ago at a probably a Comic-Con in the late 80s, early 80s, late 70s.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I would have paid about 30 quid for it at the time.
Wow, that's so crazy. I know that's an expensive book.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And here we go. One of my favorite Joker stories is The Killing Joke by Alan Moore. So there we go. It's a little Killing Joke. So yeah, we both had Joker in number 4 position.
I know, that's kind of funny. And we both guessed incorrectly that the other person would have it.
We both didn't have it on, was the other having on my list. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, Mark's going to think only superheroes. And this is actually a character I really like. So I thought, okay,
we're down to the top 3 now, Alan, and we've gone 3 all.
Okay, I'm wondering if you'll get my number 3. I don't think you will, because you'll definitely get my top 2. I think that's pretty easy, but my number 3 might surprise you. And I got to show his first appearance. You might get him once. Can you guess which character it is from his first appearance?
Flash.
Yeah.
There he is on my list.
Oh my goodness, you guessed him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I was thinking I might fool you with this one. Yeah, as a kid, I used to love the Flash. I'd always pretend to be the Flash. I'd run really, really fast and barely move. As a kid, you know.
Well, you just been around the world and you just come back again, yeah.
Exactly. Did you ever do that as a kid? Like you run like in a spot really, really fast,
Yeah.
and you're trying to move like really, you shake around, and yeah, that was something I did as a kid. I don't know. I was a weird kid. So I love the Flash. This was a big grail for me to get. Yeah, my first appearance of the Flash.
That's a great comic, yeah.
And then I got his first, like these are all Silver Age. Obviously, his first appearance is earlier, Golden Age. But this is his first ongoing title from the Silver Age. He had
nice.
It actually just picked up the numbering from the Golden Age from Flash Quarterly.
Okay.
So this is Flash 105.
Nice.
And this is also the first appearance of Mirror Master, which is a really cool character.
Yeah, he is a cool character, yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. And then I really love this book. This is actually a really, just to me, an iconic book.
Oh, yeah.
This is like where you got and the reason I picked this book up wasn't for the right reason. I picked it up not because, it's iconic cover. I just like the fact that it had both Golden Age and Silver Age Flash on it. I just like that concept. But it's a like multi-key. It's like, it is an iconic cover. It is like the first time that they talk about this kind of weird multiverse kind of situation. And, it's kind of a major key. I really love this book. I got it really cheaply too. So I like that fact. So I was quite happy about it. So that was my number 3 character.
Well, I had it on the list. It was my 10th pick for you. So I did not have him in position 3, but I did have him on the list. So, okay, right. So I'm down to where have I got? To?
Your last 3 as well.
My last 3, 2 and 3 are really difficult to get in an order, but I think I'm going this way around. So number 3, you should get this.
I'm hoping.
So
I got my bingo card already.
Doom.
Oh, Dr. Doom.
Yeah, Dr. Doom.
See, so the reason I didn't get Dr. Doom or Joker is I was thinking, Mark is gonna play it like he's a good boy. He's gonna pick only good guy characters.
My 2 favorite Marvel characters are not traditional heroes.
Yeah. Well, he's not a hero at all.
No, well, Dr. Doom isn't. No. Oh, occasionally he is.
Actually, the one thing is in Marvel Zombies, when he's like in that, he's the good guy.
Yeah.
He's one of the good guys.
He occasionally is good. He has fought on the side of the Fantastic Four a few times.
Yeah.
So he's not traditionally a good guy, I agree, but he occasionally is. This is my earliest Doctor Doom. This is oh, it isn't. Here's my earliest Doctor Doom. Fantastic Four 16.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I know you've got some Fantastic Four sub 10s, and I think, but this.
Yeah, I have almost all the 1 through 10 of Fantastic Four.
But I like this one with Ant-Man. Then we've got the Master Plan of Doctor Doom.
That's really great.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. And but of course, that one is a nice pens copy, so very rare. I like this cover. I need to upgrade this one, but it is a UK price variant, so quite difficult to find. This is Fantastic Four 86 with the sort of Doom figure here, and then the Fantastic Four underneath, which is this sort of style is used quite a few times on this. Came across this one recently. I quite like it. It's Fantastic Four. It's a more modern one, 406. Doom is back.
That's a great cover too. There's so many great Doom covers.
There's loads of
something
Doom
about him. He lends himself to making great covers. I'm not sure why.
I'd recommend this series to people. If Doom is coming to the MCU, pick this up. This is a 6-issue mini series called Books of Doom. They were very low print run. And
I've seen your video on that before, by the way.
Yeah. You need to pick this up. If Doctor Doom's coming, this is a book to pick up. It's 6 issues. It's all about the origin of Doctor Doom. It's really good, and it was really low print run.
So just some bad news about that book. You're right. It's a great spec. It's actually a great book to pick up. It is impossible to find.
Yeah.
I've been looking for it. I haven't found it yet.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's actually really hard. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to my comic shop, pick it up. Nope, it's not there. Go to eBay, not there. It's really
I don't know
hard.
what the print run was. It's really low. Every time I see this, I buy it. So I've got about 2 or 3 copies of each of these. But
wow,
it's just because.
So it's probably you. Every time I go there, it's like probably already.
It's probably me that's bought them all. And this one, I quite like this one. This is the Vengeance one, was a really nice cover of that.
So that's not the key, though.
No,
that's
it's not the key. No, the key. This is not the key. So
because I have the key, and it's a different cover. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my 3rd favorite male character, Doctor Doom.
That's a really good choice. Didn't pick it, so that's makes me very sad that I didn't get that one. Okay, I think we're both going to get these next 2. I think we'll both have these next 2. It's that level. Okay, and I almost have to give a bit of like one character that everybody normally would have on their list, I don't have on my list. Superman didn't make my list.
Didn't make my list either. I'm not a Superman guy.
I'm not a Superman guy. I do like the character, but he's not for me like a character that I'm really driven to get. But the next character, and it is one of those ones where it's always a debate which one should be first. I like this character's movies better, but I like the other character better. So it's SpiderMan.
Yeah, of course.
I figure, I figure you'll get this one, and you probably have this on your top 2 list as well. So SpiderMan. This is his first appearance. The iconic cover. To me, this comic plus Fantastic Four were the ones that really saved Marvel. Really brought in the age of Marvel.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is a book that actually isn't as rare as people think it is. It's actually pretty common. Way overpriced, but I don't mind because I own it. So, if I didn't own it, it'd be like, oh, that's way overpriced. They should really lower the price. But because it's overpriced and I own it, I'm like totally fine with that. Really great book. It just keeps on going up. It's so crazy. I just love that book. And if you have his first, you got to have his first title as well. So this is Amazing Spider-Man #1. I actually like this cover. I always hear people, oh, I hate that cover. I actually like this cover. And
I like it. I like the perspective on it. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy it. Something about it, I feel like he's like because like he's not an insect because he has 8 legs. He's an arachnid, but it kind of reminds me of like that whole trapped bug. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you get.
I know what you mean.
I feel like that, and it's a nice crossover with the Fantastic Four, which is another set of characters that I really like. So I love this cover. It's one to me that I really want. This was one of those ones that was a major grail for me to get in my collection, even more so than Amazing Fantasy. I just thought, wow, this is such a cool book. So, and I won it cheaply. I was so excited when I won this because what happened was Heritage had a big auction the week prior. And then they had this almost like a sleeper auction. Nobody came to it. And I picked up that book up for like $3,000.
Wow, that was a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like a 6.0. So, not too bad. Like that was pretty, I was actually shocked when I won. I was like, really? Nobody's bidding? I'll take it.
Okay, right. I'm sorry, but Superman's not in my top 10. And I'll have to tell you, Spider-Man is not in my top 10.
What?
No, Spider-Man. From my formative years, I was a DC collector. It was always Batman over Spider-Man for me. And when I picked up Spider-Man's, it was by accident. So I've actually got quite a lot of Spider-Man's, but I've got nothing like, I haven't got an Amazing Fantasy 15. I haven't got but I have collected a few over the years, but he's not in my list of top 10. Is probably on everybody else's list of top 10 characters is Spider-Man.
Yeah, and usually at the top of their list.
Yeah, too. I know.
I think he's above Gru on most people's lists.
Probably is. And Dr. Solar, yeah.
Dr. Solar. Who has Dr. Solar on the top 10 list? That's
anyway. So in second position, I do not have Spider-Man. I have my and I hope you got this. It's Namor.
Yep, Namor is on my list. I was waiting for him. I figured if you didn't have Spider-Man, it's going to be Namor. Namor was. Yeah. I actually wrote down as Submariner.
Yeah, Submariner's fine. This is not the first cover of this is a facsimile of the first.
Yeah, that would be a really great that'd be like, oh, you just shamed me with everything I brought.
Yeah, I'd be able to buy your entire collection with this, just about, Allan. This comic in this grade. It's like still a rare comic. This was a 1970s reprint. This is really difficult to find. This was $100. I don't think, if you can find it, it's really rare to find this.
I actually think that probably is like, if you get it graded and the grade's high, it's probably like a $500 book. Yeah. It is really rare.
It is rare. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Submariner. Just got a couple of here. There's a really nice picture here of Submariner's bottom.
I know that cover. That's great. Yeah.
So if we ever do a cover competition and it is the subject
sexy
is
butts,
butts, this will be the winner. Okay, this is a really nice condition. Fantastic Four 14, a 9D, a UK price variant. Very nice. Okay, this comic here is so of course I've got this one. I know you've got this. I don't particularly like this cover, and it's an expensive comic. I did buy it, but it's not one of my favorite Submariner covers. But
I love that cover.
I know you like it. I'm not big on it anyway.
I like all the little things in the background. I actually like that cover a lot.
I know you like the big premiere issue thing.
I love that. I like having the set of those. It's just so cool.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. This one appeared on Comic Tom in the last week or two. It's Submariner 20.
I know. I don't have that book.
It's the first Namor Doctor Doom battle cover.
Yeah.
It's
really great.
Another one from the Submariner first titled issues, early issues. There we go. So Namor, the Submariner, coming to cinemas near you towards the end of the year in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. They did confirm him, so that's gonna be cool. And will they? I think there might be like an end credit scene with Doctor Doom.
There are rumors, aren't there? So there was some
Yeah,
rumors about
I'm pretty sure that they might do that because Namor and Doctor Doom are connected. They're really like
they I mean, supervillain team up was Doctor Doom and Namor.
Yeah. So I really, I'm hoping. I like Doctor Doom. To me is actually he should have been on my list. Because I actually like him better than Thor in some ways.
Yeah.
And that would have put him in that 10th spot. I really do think that they'll have those two. This one you're gonna get. The next one on my list. And I'm gonna show you an interesting comic with him. It's not the greatest him cover, but it is a great comic. It's this one. You're probably guessing this.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know this character?
Robbie.
It's not She-Hulk.
No, not She-Hulk. I think it might.
And it's not Groot. So, so Batman. This is his origin. This is the time where they tell his origin story. So this is Batman 47. And one of my viewers sold this to me. So I really got a great deal on it. Actually, he gave me a pretty good deal.
Origin of Batman.
Yeah, this is a very pricey book. This is in my top 50 list of most expensive comics.
I can imagine. Yeah, definitely.
It's like a $3,000-$4,000 book.
Yeah.
So it's just a really great, it's kind of a cool one. I like it because he's like, that's Robin. He's kind of reading the paper, and I don't know. Something about it, and it has all the different.
Yeah, got the Batmobile,
the Bat plane, the Bat signal. It has like all those kind of cool things going on. So, and this one is almost similar in a way because it's like Robin is in the foreground, and then Batman's kind of doing his thing in the background. It's almost like it's kind of a similar idea to me. This is, of course, a major key for me because it's the first Catwoman in costume, modern style costume.
Yeah.
So I like this one. This is Batman 35. And then I brought something that I never show. I don't show this book very often, but it is like an iconic Batman cover. This is a Neil Adams cover. And actually, what's funny? I've seen this done where it's a nightlight, not light, but like, do you ever see like light switches?
Yeah.
And like people, you can put like almost like a decal around it.
Yeah.
I've seen this used for that, where people have like a little light switch, and the light switch will be right here. It's just I just love this cover. So it's it's got that kind of Batman cover where he's kind of the cape has its own life to it almost. So I like this cover a lot. So Batman is my number one choice. Okay. He is to me what drove me into comics, really. Well,
obviously I got that one, so I've scored 5, and I don't think you can catch up now because you're going to get my one, because who's my number one choice?
Batman.
Correct. So actually we had 3 the same in the same spots.
Yeah, that's really spooky. Actually, maybe we spend too much time together.
Now I'm going to show you my Batmans. So Batman was always my favorite character. So when I first collected comics, I was a Batman fan. I've got virtually a full collection of Brave and the Bold, which is largely a Batman title from issue 60. I've got a lot of Batmans and a lot of detective comics. So here are my oldest and dearest Batmans. First of all, we have Batman 16, which is, I've shown this before, it's the origin and first appearance of Alfred.
That's a great one.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. Here is I got all these, but sort of early 1980s at comic fairs, and I've had them slabbed since. This is Batman number 28, a very similar punching cover to your punching.
Yeah, very similar. I actually thought that. It looks like they almost just took out the bottom part and then, that's good enough.
Yeah, and here we go. I've got another one here, Batman 42. It's the first Catwoman cover in Batman.
Oh, I have been trying to get that book for so long. it's such a hard book to get.
There we go. And
I
mine
always get outbid on that one.
It looks better. It looks pretty good actually for a 2.0. There we go.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking for. That's a great book.
When you can't have mine. All right, so yeah, so we both have Batman in #1 position. Good taste. Good taste.
I think we might have tied on this.
No, I think you only got 4 because you didn't.
I got 5.
Oh,
I got this.
Oh, you got Submariner, didn't you? Yes, we both.
And I got
5.
Submariner.
Yeah, we're tied. We're tied.
We tied. That is so funny.
Yeah,
wow.
5 each.
Okay. And did we get 5 each last time too?
I think we did actually. No, I think I got 6. I think it was 6-5 last time.
Okay, so yeah, so that's really funny. That's like, we actually did better than I thought, because in a way, the male characters is actually more challenging.
Yes.
Because
yeah,
like, you know, especially for you.
I had you down for Superman and you didn't have Superman.
I had you down for Superman too. And I actually had another one that
I'll tell you what I had you down for, and I'm a bit disappointed you didn't have in there, as Plastic Man.
I totally forgot him. Actually, and I just got a very cool early appearance of Plastic Man. He's actually one of my favorite characters. He should be on my list. I should probably put him as my, I'd actually even put him above Hulk. I actually like him better than Hulk. Plastic Man was like one of my favorite characters.
No, I was a bit, I had Plastic Man for you and I'm a bit disappointed.
But I don't know why I didn't think about him. I didn't think like, I went to like a different place. I was thinking about MCU maybe. Maybe that was on my mind.
Yeah, he's not been in any movies, has he? So yeah.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to just show you something. This one. I just picked this up recently. Wow. This is Police Comics #3.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This is a 3rd appearance of Plastic Man.
Yeah, because he's a Golden Age character. That's why I picked him. I thought, who's a Golden Age character? And I thought Plastic Man's golden.
Yeah, I just picked him up. That's really weird. And I didn't even clue in to my own list. That's so dumb. Well, okay, but that one actually you should have maybe gotten, because I should have had him on my list. I didn't. But
I had you down for Iron Man and Submariner as well, but you didn't have either of those two.
Yeah, no, Iron Man could have been on the list. He's kind of, I found, like, as I said, like the top 5 were really solid, but the last few were kind of like interchangeable a bit. Iron Man was like kind of like one that I was like, no. I actually enjoyed the movies a lot though.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I actually had for you a couple interesting ones. I had The Simpsons, like, you know, like either Bart or Homer or somebody. Like, I didn't know which one you would choose.
I'll tell you why I didn't do The Simpsons, because they first appeared on screen. They didn't first appear in comics.
You make crazy rules for this thing. Okay, so okay.
But I do like, you're right, I do like The Simpsons.
And I had Superman for you as well, and I had Spider-Man. No. And then I had Beano, some character. I didn't.
Okay, well that's pretty good. I did think about doing a Beano cat, but you know, do I collect them now?
To me, that made more sense than actually Solar. So to me, like, I thought maybe you would have like one of those typical British characters. I was like, he always babbles about them. I never really listened to Mark. What? I don't even know the name of the character. So I was like debating about putting it on. So that was actually when I struck off.
He was on my possibles list. Was a character called Dennis the Menace, who's the sort of classic.
Oh, Dennis the Menace.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one. I wouldn't have guessed that for you.
Yeah. But, no. But Dennis the Menace is the Brino character, not the American character. They've got the same name as the American Dennis.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. So my point is, yeah, I had Beano. I even put like a little asterisk by it because it was like.
Yeah, it was a possible. It was a possible. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I knew the Thing though. I knew like Submariner and the Thing were like dead certain. I knew that those two would be on the list. I knew Batman would be on the list. I really thought Spider-Man would be on the list. I really thought, you know, I thought you had some.
He sort of gets a bit. It's because, you know, when I was you were either DC or Marvel, weren't you? When you first started out.
That's true. That's true.
And I was a Batman person, so I was not a
Spider-Man.
So I suppose he gets. You know, in reality, I've got a lot of Spider-Man comics, nothing like your collection, you know, but I've got a pretty decent Spider-Man collection.
So,
And I
so
do
for
quite-
me,
I
it
do-
was
I
the
do
same
quite
way.
enjoy the movies.
Yeah.
So, some of the recent ones have been better than some of the Batman movies as well. So,
Yeah. I mean, Batman movies kind of, for the most part, suck. Like really, even the ones that are considered the best of the list aren't really that good for Batman. Like, I don't know. I find DC goes too dark, or they do dark, like when what's his name? Tim
Burton.
Tim Burton. Tim Burton. When he did, I didn't like his Batman movies. I thought they were cartoonish and just silly. Not like, and I just didn't like that whole style actually. So, but I did like Catwoman part. I did like that one part of the movie. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I was a big Batman fan too.
Okay, so next week, just to get people ready, we're going to do our top 10 non-human comic characters. Okay.
Which will be a real challenge for both of us, I think.
Well, Alan's already got 2 of mine because I
know.
I told him he couldn't put them on the list for this week. So, and he's already got SpongeBob and Sandman on my list. So,
yeah, I'm going to get 2 for 2 on that one.
Yeah, so he's already got 2. Yeah, okay. So I'll see you next week, Alan.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.